Block Boys Radio, busting through the airwaves. Now rocking with Block Boys Radio. Block Boys Radio, busting through the airwaves. Now rocking with Block Boys Radio. Block Boys Radio, busting through the airwaves. Now rocking with Block Boys Radio.
On the Coyote Man Show Network and Hooligan Express Radio.
Yes, sir. Welcome back. This is episode 23. We here, y'all. Block Boy Radio right here on the Coyote Man Show Network. Y'all know what's going on. Y'all can find us on the Coyote Man Show Network each and every Tuesday at 7:15. Y'all can go ahead and download that Coyote Man Show Network on your Amazon Fire Stick, your Vocal TV, Twitch. They even got Twitter, Facebook. Come on, y'all. Stop playing. We here. Y'all know what's going on. Listen, and each and every Saturday and Sunday, we rocking with the Hooligan Express. Don't forget, we here. Block Boy Radio is the show for you. Y'all know what's going on. Listen, by the way, I go by the name of Block Boy Shooter, the new voice of the city. Scratch that. I am the voice of the city, and my arm's strong. Listen, we ain't going nowhere. We stand here. Y'all know what's going on, man. Listen, and don't forget, y'all, I'm coming. That Hope Volume 3 coming out. So all artists, producers, videographers, graphic designers, hit me up, man, because Hope Volume 3 will be out by this summer. I'm not playing. We coming here. Don't forget, y'all know how Hope Volume 1 and Hope Volume 2 did, so y'all know what's going on, man. Listen, and don't forget, if y'all need any promotion, you know, y'all can hit us up. We got sponsorships available, as well as the Coyote Man Show Network. Y'all can just hit us up, man, blockboyradio@gmail.com, or y'all can go ahead and hit up the Coyote Man Show Network. Hit us up, man. We here to help you promote your business, help you get out there. If you need a commercial or anything, just hit us up, man. We here. And listen, on top of that, man, y'all know last week we did a little segment. You know, we gave shout outs and gave people their flowers. It's called Hitting That Bin. So yeah, that's a new segment, and we got more new segments coming to y'all. So listen, just stay tuned, and Block Boy Radio is gonna bring y'all something special each and every week. Every time we hit the stage, every time we hit your TV screens, every time we hit your speakers, we here, man. Listen, I got a special guest in the building with us, man. Listen, this man is multi-talented. He's a business owner. He deal with the youth. Listen, he got a lot going on. Too much to name for real. But ever since me and this brother connected, we've been connected. Respect, you feel me? Like Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
You feel me? Bro. He go by the name of Dwayne Bimbo, better known as the Funnel Cake King, y'all.
King is here.
What's up, bro? Tell us how you feeling, man. Tell us how you feeling.
First and foremost, man, thank you for having me down here, bro. Like, I appreciate it, man. When I got the phone call directly from you, I was like, let's do it. Let's set it up as soon as possible.
Yeah, already.
And it was a tight day, but I'm glad. Thank you, bro.
Listen, anytime. I told you, man, even though we don't talk every day, you know, since, like I said, since we met and connected, it's like anything you do, you say I reposted.
Respect, y'all. And I appreciate that.
You feel me?
And that's what it take, bro. That's what it take, bro. So I'm grateful for it, bro. You know, I'm definitely just thank you, bro. First and foremost. You know, I might do maybe 1, maybe 2 interviews in a year. You know, I don't like, if it come, it come. If it don't, it don't.
Already.
So first and foremost, thank you for taking time out of your day to say, based off of what you're actively doing, you're qualified to come on my show.
Already.
Because this qualifications to sit beside you.
Appreciate it.
Just like you're not going to have anybody in your car sitting beside you.
Right.
So it's qualifications to sit beside you. So thank you for reaching out to me personally and allow me to come up here and sit beside you, bro.
Appreciate it, bro.
You know, I value people's time.
My pleasure, bro.
You know, so I just wanted to first and foremost say that. But as he spoke on, my name is Dwayne Bimbo. I have a lot going on. I'm better known as you see the Funnel Cake King. So everybody, you know, Emerson, I wore this. Emerson was the first school that I got inside of. Emerson, they allowed me to run a whole concessions for like 8 years.
Okay.
So that meant that if you was buying any food at any football games, basketball games, anything, that was my food being prepared by us. You know,
That's dope.
you know, so that's why I had to just go ahead and throw that on, and I have a lot going on. So the Funnel Cake King, the brand is currently operating in over 80 schools inside of Baltimore City.
Dope, bro.
So what we figured out is that if it's this many people that's complaining about murders, is this many people complaining about the lack of jobs,
Right.
is this many people complaining about homelessness, is this many people complaining about not having the funding for something.
Right.
The funding, everybody, like, they need more funding. So I said, well, all right, let's attack. What's the solution to everybody needs? So what we did is we created Funnel Cake King, and we have a whole entire division of the company that just purposely just fundraise. We
Right.
have a whole fundraising side, and we have our catering side.
Right.
So the fundraising side is currently inside of 80 schools raising money for the kids.
Right.
Anybody, if you got an LLC, if you got a business, if you're a startup, if you have a crowd, if you have a following, if you have a show, whatever you have, like, we can raise money for you.
Right.
If you have a need, then you need to reach out to the king. You know, so that's what we're doing, man. And it's you know, it's doing really well. You know, today we gave away free funnel cakes to all the parents at Hazelwood Elementary Middle School. So shout out to Hazelwood. We gave away free funnel cakes to all the parents, nothing to the kids. Like, we didn't get nothing to the kids. So you imagine 900 kids walking out of a school and they can't buy a funnel cake. It was very upsetting, but it set the tone to show that the parents that y'all appreciate it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So for the month of March, we're gonna do, you know, Parent Appreciation Month, where we're gonna be popping up at just different schools, giving away free funnel cakes to the parents.
That's dope.
You know, just to show our appreciation. You know.
That's dope.
Yeah.
So you also, you know, by you doing, you know, the fundraising side, like, what is some ways or some things that y'all do to fundraise?
I mean, so like what we literally do is, when you was in school,
Right.
when I was in school, when everybody that's working currently in here with us, when everybody was in school, what did we do every day? Every day we did this. We did the same three things every day. What are the same three things every day? We had to be to school at a certain time.
Yeah.
We ate lunch at a certain time,
Mm-hmm.
and we dismissed from school at a certain time.
Right.
So it's like, those are 3 times that people are hungry.
Yeah.
So it's like, if we can hit you with a breakfast sandwich in the morning, and then hit you with, and then do a fundraiser with funnel cakes during lunch, and then have a hot dog cart out there during dismissal, then we gonna do it like that. Give everybody their own day of the week, and we gonna fundraise internally.
Alrighty. Listen, we gonna get more into the Funnel Cake King when we come back, y'all. Listen, don't go nowhere. Stay tuned. Coyote Man Show Network, Block Boy Radio. Let's go.
The Chemotep Foundation was inspired by my daughter being diagnosed with cancer. And through the pressures that my family went through, it's foundations like ours that offer resources that made it easier for us to manage the stress that a trial like this can bring. The Chemotep Foundation goal is to give support to families who have children that have been diagnosed with cancer, and to possibly bring a smile to a child's face.
Block Boyz Radio, busting through the airwaves. Now rocking with Block Boyz Radio. Block Boyz Radio, busting through the airwaves. Now rocking with Block Boyz Radio. Block Boyz Radio, busting through the airwaves. Now rocking with Block Boyz Radio.
On the Coyote Man Show Network and Hooligan Express Radio.
Yes, sir. Welcome back to Block Boy Radio. Listen, if y'all stay tuned with us, I appreciate y'all for staying tuned. We still in the building with my guy.
What's up, man? Respect,
Listen,
bro.
listen, man.
Respect, bro.
Listen, let's talk
man.
more, because
Let's
it's like
do it, bro.
you do more than just making funnel cakes or catering.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about the things you also do with the youth besides the schools.
I mean, so we pretty much just now, it has pretty much kind of got to a point where we're just now trying to find out exactly, like, the kids are having direct conversations with us about stuff personal at home.
Yeah.
They having direct conversations about how they just feeling at the moment.
Yeah.
If they about to fight somebody, why they fought somebody. It's like we see this stuff live. So it's like, so we had conversations like with you. They talk to us about can I work with you?
Right.
And we let one person work, it'll be like 95 other people that want to work.
Right.
So it's like, what do we do with that? That's 96 people now. So now I'm pretty much just like, I'm having conversations with them about what type of business do you want to start?
Right.
Like, what type of business do you want to start? And they telling me different stuff. So it's like, let's say one person want to do let's say lashes.
Right.
One person might want to do lip gloss. One person might want to do candy. One person might want to do phone chargers.
Okay.
The cord that we plug into our phone in the box, bro, that's a hot ticket item.
Yeah, it is.
That's a hot ticket item. Just selling
every
phone
day,
cords.
too. Yep.
Imagine a kid age in the 5th grade selling phone cords, going into middle school, and now he done elevated. Now he or she is going into high school, still selling phone cords. And it's like, if you selling phone cords, it's impossible to not sell earbuds, and that's a whole business. So now I'm trying to get them at a certain age. So what I did was, last year, I was a keynote speaker. I say I was a keynote speaker because they had me come on after the mayor. They had me come on after Mayor Brian Scott. So I was officially the keynote speaker that day. I wasn't able to make it, right? So my wife, Patrice Bembo, my daughter Brielle Bembo, love my wife. She's something special. I'm gonna talk on her. But at the graduation, we promised the kids that were graduating from the 5th grade going to the 6th grade. We said, everybody that's graduating, we're gonna help y'all all start your own business. So going into the 9th grade.
Right.
So now we done promised the 5th graders that are now 6th graders, we're gonna help them in 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade, get them right. To get them ready in their own business mode.
Right.
There was 45 kids that was on that stage. Now it went from 45 to now, but it's 61. They got 61 6th graders. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So now the number increased, because it's like, I gotta just ride this wave all the way to 8th grade. Cause it's like, I'm getting them right now. I can have these business going. They had their own business going into high school, and that's what the goal and the focus is. It's like, if you can go into 4 years of high school, selling a product.
Right.
Like, that's how I started. I started selling. I've always been in high school selling products.
All right.
So it's nothing changed from what I was doing before I got incarcerated.
Already.
Yeah.
And listen,
Yeah.
if y'all don't know, This guy was one of the run-ups to become mayor of Baltimore City. They don't know that though. Let's talk about it, bro.
All right, so I'm gonna say this, right? So I ran for election 4 years ago, right? I ran for Central Committee in the 45th District 4 years ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's over East Baltimore, Moravia Park, all up in Northeast Baltimore, right? Bel Air Road, all that, right? So I ran, I lost by 200 votes. It was unheard of to get that close. I got endorsements and all that because I was just actively doing the work. I was in all the senior citizen buildings,
Right.
helping, raising money, doing food for the seniors, and they were voting for me. You know, I was doing the work. I was already actively doing the work. So they voted for me. You know, they voted for me, and I got the 200 votes I lost. So me just being who I am, I moved over West Baltimore, and I decided to run again for the same position. You know, I decided to run again for the same position, and the real reason that I decided to do it because it was Thanksgiving. We were at City of Gods. I was giving away free funnel cakes, and Senator Antonio Hayes was there, and he introduced me to this gentleman that I didn't know who this gentleman was, but everybody was following him, and I was so focused on what I was doing and just working. I was just focused on working. Like, I don't know who these people is because I just focus on what I'm focusing on. And then it was like, you know, this person was floating and he had a Maryland jersey on.
Right.
So I'm like, all right, he's a football player from Maryland. I'm like, all right, he's a football player from Maryland. That's who it is. So now I'm just looking at him. Everybody's just kind of, I'm like, he got people with him, photography and all that. And then he come behind the table and get a funnel cake from me. And he introduced himself to me, and I was like, hey, how you doing, man? You know, and he was like, yeah, man, I'm not, you know, thank you, man. I love you, funnel cake king. People were taking pictures and everything. And I'm just like, yeah, man, all right, man, what's your name, man? We're like, what's your name? He was like, yeah, my name is Westmore. I'm running for governor.
Yeah.
I didn't know who Westmore was. I didn't know who he was. He came to me, had a conversation with him, Senator Hayes, and I was like, yo, all right, I'm going to run with y'all. I said, y'all running, I'm going to run with y'all. Got everybody number, I'm going to run with y'all. Reach back out like, yo, I'm running. They see that I'm running, you know, and we got in campaign mode, you know, so it feel good to, you know, have a nice, strong relationship with, you know, with Senator Hayes and Westmore, you know, and I look forward to these next 4 years, you know, so, yeah, man. So I decided to run again, and this time I won by 1,500 votes. So I'm now state central committee in the 40th district, and now I work directly beside the delegates, Senator Hayes, Westmore, everybody in Annapolis now.
Right.
So now it's like, I'm here with y'all. You know what I'm saying? So we all one together, you know? So, yeah.
Already, I just felt like there was something some of the people need to know, because, you know, some people think you just funnel cake king, but they don't know there's more to the story.
I'm a father, I'm a husband, man. I'm, you know, I have a beautiful queen, you know. Already, she's my, like, she's the love of my life, bro.
Hey, I know how that is, bro.
And
I got one of my own.
Yeah, man, she's special to me, man. I have a 5-year-old daughter, man. She helped me get full physical legal custody of my daughter, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My daughter was diagnosed with autism about 2 years ago. Mm-hmm. You know, and you know, and she like, her mom is not in her life, or how warm she hasn't been in her life, and she stepped in, man, and she take care of me. We all take care of each other. You know, and it's like, she the reason I have full physical legal custody of my daughter, man. So it's like, yeah, so thank you, man. And court, I went to court. Thank you, man. I went to court. No judge, no nothing. I went in there and I presented my case, man. And And when they gave me the open argument because I took her to court for legal custody and divorce, they let me go first. I gave 3-4 hours. I broke all the paperwork down for 3-4 hours. I broke everything down. So by the time she spoke, all she had was like 7 minutes of stuff to say, on top of all the hours that I just killed.
Okay.
You don't need a lawyer to go after. You don't need a lawyer to go after physical legal custody of your daughter.
I already know.
You don't. So I just had to speak on that because I'm gonna go on every platform and I'm gonna speak about that. You do not need a lawyer. If you need assistance, you can direct contact me on Funnel Cake King in my message. I get every message. You can direct contact me and I will assist you with helping you get custody of your kids if I can. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a representative. All I know is I've done it, and I can give some pointers and guide you in a direction if you willing to be a man first and foremost. Because like going after them, you're not in position. Like if you're not in position to take care of them, then I can't deal with you because it's like they probably getting a little better at with the mother. So, but if you need assistance, you can direct contact Funnel Cake King page and I'll assist with that.
Right. So I don't know if you can, talk about it yet, but you about to take over concessions somewhere else in Baltimore, a known place.
Yeah. So like, yeah, I can't speak too much on that. Just know that just know that I feel like this. How I feel like this. I have a lot of relationships. Like I have relationships with every single person in the city.
Right.
From DPW to the city to all the offices to all the recreation centers, all the swimming pools. I have access to it. So it's like if I can do 80, I feel like this. If I can do 80 schools, then I can tap into other networks. I can tap into the rec centers. I can tap into, my partner that's here with me. Me and him was incarcerated. I'll speak on that. But, he runs the Amazon location.
Right.
People go to Amazon, man. They at work all day, bro. I'm out there. We out there selling funnel cakes all day. We pulling up at 9 a.m. Leaving and got that on 3 a.m., bro. We together 21 hours in a day. Hitting everybody, anybody, whatever time, somebody in that building want a funnel cake. So it's like, if I could do that, if I could do one, then I could do more Amazons. If I could do one rec center, I could do all of them. So now the goal is to scale the Amazons.
Okay.
Because I know it's people in there that's working, that's hungry, and they only got 30 minutes. Funnel case is made in under 10 seconds. So we getting you in and we getting you out.
Right. So if you can give any advice to any upcoming entrepreneur who's trying to get their business up off the ground or, go the right way about it, what advice can you give to them?
Like you have to be as bold as possible. You got to be bold at the beginning. At the beginning, because it's like it's gonna dictate how long you last.
Okay.
Like you got to be bold. I'm talking about down to everything. You have to learn from. You can't compare your company to companies that that sell your same product in Maryland. You can't compare yourself to that. You can't chase that dollar with them. Somebody selling it for 20, you selling it for 25. You can't chase that dollar with them. You got to compare yourself to big name companies and do it on that level.
Okay.
So it's like when I decided to call myself Funnel Cake King, I knew that first and foremost, the name was given to me. The kids called me Funnel Cake King. Right before COVID, they said it first. I was at Fairleigh Elementary. They kept saying it over the weeks. Funnel Cake, Funnel Cake. I already had the picture. We animated it, and the rest was history, right? But everything, be as bold as you can at the beginning with the name of your company. Do not put no hashtags or none of that should ever be in your Instagram name.
Right.
Your name has to direct people directly to you. No hashtag, no numbers, no none of that stuff. you know, you got to be bold and you got to be intentional. Like that's my advice to everybody. Like learn from the big name companies. Like myself, I'm gonna say this. Like I said at the beginning of Funnel Cake King that I said that I wanted to be. I said, yo, I made a joke with myself, right? That's what I said, right? I said, yo, I'm with my homeboys. We sitting back and all that. Yo, I was like, yo, I want to be the Black Ronald McDonald, yo. Anybody laughing like, you know, laugh. I'm like, yo, I want to be the Black Ronald McDonald, bro. I can be that.
Right.
That's what I said. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, this how I'm gonna do it, bro. I'm gonna pick McDonald's colors, man. I'm gonna hit the whole city. Black Ronald McDonald can't go nowhere.
Smart.
80 schools. Somebody know me from somewhere.
That's smart.
So be intentional at the beginning. Like that's my advice is be intentional at the beginning and get off of the curb. Like some people are just sitting on the curb and they don't have no years under their business because they just sitting on it. Like step out on faith. You gotta go ahead and make it happen because like if you don't jump off that curb, then you just gonna be you gonna die with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you're gonna die with it. If you don't jump off the curb, it's gonna die with you. Right. For every day that you on that curb, your legacy is sitting on that curb. So it's like if you wanna, let's say for instance, life insurance. If you wanna do life insurance, get it out the way right now. Just get it out the way. Like don't just wait. Just get it out the way. You see how much it is, pay it. You know what I'm saying? You can pay all the other bills that's coming out of your account. You know, pay, like, just move and just move slowly. If you owe a lot of money on your credit cards, don't just sit back and keep looking at it on Credit Karma. Pay them a little $100. Pay them what you got extra. You'll get it down slowly but surely. You know, make small payments over every time you get paid. You know, like just little stuff like that. Like just make sure that you just dissecting, you know, everything that you do and be bold. Like that's my advice, really.
Already. And look, you got more than just funnel cakes. You also, you know, got other desserts. Like I tried a few like the fried Oreos.
Yeah.
So tell the people, like, how do you, like, what makes you come up with these different desserts? Is it something that you just be in the house playing with, or?
It's like, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. When we go out of town, you know, we see different stuff, man. You go out of town, you go to anybody boardwalk right now, man, you gonna see them selling something there. And you sit back and you just, like, when I go to these boardwalks, man, I sit back and I'm enjoying myself, but it's like I'm still working.
You plotting. Yeah.
I'm sitting back like, dang, they banging with specific stuff. Yeah. These companies is on specific. People travel all over to go and get popcorn.
Sure.
We go get popcorn from a certain store. So I'm like, man, yeah, man, yeah. That's it, really, for real. Like, just, what was the question again? Golly.
Like, how do you come up with?
So it's like my fault. So it's like I learned from like YouTube. Mm-hmm. Like my most important bill that I pay monthly is YouTube. I've been paying YouTube for about the last 6 years. That's my most important bill. Is Google. It went from $9.99 to about $12 over the last 6 years. That's the most important bill. I pay that specific bill so I don't have to watch no commercials. I haven't watched a commercial on YouTube for nothing. If I put some stuff on, I'm playing it. I control my destiny by doing that. I add hours to my day by doing that, by taking out the commercials. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I learn different stuff. When I'm different places, I'm a Google. You know, I go on Google, I learn, and I try stuff, man. You know, you gotta definitely try your product. But I can honestly say that I have not tried all the funnel cake flavors. I can honestly say that.
You got a lot of flavors.
I can honestly say that I haven't tried all of them.
So what can you say is the best flavor somebody told you is the best one? Well, you know, or the one that sells the most.
All right, so I'm gonna break down the numbers. All right, so on Mervo, no, We were at Moravia Park on Friday, right? We got order forms. The order forms came down, and the Oreo crumb, the strawberry crumb, the original crumb are the ones we do in school. The Oreo crumb smacked the Oreo one out. Smacked the strawberry one out of the park. So the Oreo crumb is the number one seller right now.
Okay.
The strawberry crumb, I make that from scratch. I make it with my own, but it's number 2 right now. So I would have to say the Oreo crumb. People really like just chocolate and being able to look at it like that. You know, just the presentation is everything, and it's quick.
And I've been at a lot of events that you had or you did, and you always stop in like the middle of somebody's event and be like, tell whoever hosting, like, let them know I'm giving out this many free.
Yeah.
Like,
It's man, it's important, man. Like, you know, like no disrespect, right? Like no disrespect, right? But disrespect at the same time, right? You sit back, like food trucks, for instance.
yeah,
You know, food trucks, they come out, they do what they do. You know, like how many food trucks can you name that's actually giving away free food?
true.
When you see a food truck, what's happening?
Buying everything. Gotta pay for everything.
When the last time you saw a food truck give away free food out their truck? Anybody? Never see that, right?
No.
Why we can't give away food? If we cook it, like why we can't just pull up and give away some French fries or something like that?
That's true.
Why? You know
That's
what I'm saying?
true.
So that's important, man. So it's important, man. So when you get in position, you break bread all the way. You give it away. Give it away.
And it's crazy because you're the first person I seen do it, right? When I was hosting the AO Boutique and you told me tell him, I'm like, all right. I'm thinking maybe, all right, it's like that because he got a bond with them. But then that second event when we was down, where we was at? I think we was at North Avenue or
Pride.
one of the parks, and you told me the same thing. I'm like, all right, so it's
Yeah,
not just,
we was at Lake
I'm
Cliff,
like, it's not just this event. It wasn't just AO Boutique. He must do this at every event. Like,
yeah, man.
make money, but I also give out, you know.
See, I'm gonna tell you something about events, right? This is the part that everybody fail at, right? If you can perfect this, I guarantee you will win every time, right? Like, what we perfected is we got to get that first. We got to get that first. We got to get the best spot. So that means we got to sit there for 2 hours, or we got to sleep on the floor because we got to get that best spot. Then we got to do what we got to do. You know what I mean? We got to get there early, you know? So, man, you got to get that spot. You got to get up early. You got to get that spot, man.
Already.
Yeah, man.
Hey, so tell the people how they could find you.
You can find me on everything. Funnel Cake King on Instagram. Funnel Cake King on Instagram. You can Google us.